Okay, this is gonna be a quick live stream to show you the HDR settings for where winds meet, because this game is very popular. The previous live stream has a lot of views actually. So yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be interested on my HDR settings for this game. I took like 10 minutes, to be honest. This is not me going hard on it, because I think eventually we're gonna get a Reno DX mod for this game, and that's gonna be the best. So I don't think there's a point anymore in trying to get HDR perfect with reshade. It's just like a quick solution. We're streaming at 1440p and HDR 1000 nits, and the game looks, it's okay. It's not. Let me make sure I have the settings adjusted. And I don't know if the game changes, by the way. It seems like it does, because sometimes you set the black floor to be perfect, but then the time of the day changes and then everything goes down the toilet. Let me see if that's the case. This was looking perfect a moment ago, and now it is no longer perfect. Well, it looks washed out. Okay, let me see what's going on. How's it going, Manuel? Which Manuel is this? Manuel from school? Is that Manolete? Okay, let me see. Maybe this thing is changing. That's the hardest thing to fix. Let me see. No, I think this, yeah, it is taking effect. Well, this was perfect right before I started. Now it is no longer perfect. Well, the thing is, you want to tweak it yourself just in case. This is what I do with these HDR games. You turn it on the game settings, you don't touch anything. Actually, we don't even have peak brightness settings. And then you come here with reshade. I get rid of all the HUD elements. So you see I don't have any HUD elements. So usually this is the game. I don't like this at all. It is so overkill. I just get rid of everything, because the HUD elements are gonna affect the readings for the HDR analysis tool. So I get rid of all the HUD elements to see where is the black floor. So the black floor is elevated. We need to lower that, and we have many options with reshade. So what I usually do is I try this enable SDR black floor emulation, and usually that gets rid of the black level rays, but now it looks too dark. That's the problem. Now it looks like you're crushing, it's hard to see. I mean, this is a sunny, this is daytime and it's too dark, you can barely see. So that's not a solution. So what I do, instead of lowering the whole, the whole gamma here at the bottom, is I enable this black floor lowering, and then I reduce this roll off a stopping point. It is usually like 10 nits. So what that means is that the reduction is gonna start, and it's gonna tone map from 10 nits all the way down. I think that's too much. So I do usually, this game has a black level raise 0.05, so I do, for example, that 0.05, and or maybe 0.10, something like that. And then I start increasing this all black floor point until I get perfect blacks. So as you can see now, for example, with this tweakings, now it looks perfect. It looks great. But during the daytime, this is not enough, and it still looks washed out. So that's the problem with these games that change the the time of the day, it's impossible to get it perfect all the time. But yeah, at least it's gonna look good sometimes. Sometimes it's gonna look kind of washed out. So these are my settings. Let me show you. So this is the black floor lowering settings. And then the other thing is the peak brightness on this game is like 400 nits, 600 nits, something like that. So if you need more brightness, this is what I'm using. Lilium HDR brightness adjustment. And I'm not sure if this is the intended use of this, but it's working now, so I think you can give it a try. So it's like a multiplier. HLG is a different HDR format. So in this case, we have HDR10, but this is working. So what I'm doing is I'm increasing this HLG gain to a factor until I get the peak brightness that I want. So I want 1200 nits, and for that I'm using this factor, 2.83. So that's it. This is what I'm using, like a temporary fix until we get a Reno DX mod for this game. It's not gonna be perfect, but this is better than default, because default is this. I'll show you. We'll do some before and after. I'm going to set a hotkey, and we're gonna go back and forth here. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna turn off my adjustment, back on and off. As you can see here, the black floor is lowered just a little bit, and the peak brightness is increased. So if we look at something bright like this, boom. So it's a big difference before, after, before, after. Now I don't know if this is gonna be clipping on the live stream, because my settings in OBS are 1000 nits and I'm doing 1200, so maybe it's gonna be clipping. But in front of me, I'm not getting clipping because my TV needs 1200 nits. So that's it. This is just some ideas to try. It's not gonna be perfect. Perfect is gonna be Reno DX. So wait for that. Hopefully somebody works on it, because it's a very popular game. And in the future, I will be able to do the Reno DX myself, but I have to study. It takes a lot of time, and I've been busy lately. But it's gonna happen at some point. I'm gonna dedicate time to learn how to do Reno DX. So, how's it going? Christopher Saucy saw my post about the S95D 77-inch. That's just incredible, man. Let me tell you, it is so far away from me, and the problem is I have to, drive a long way and then look at it at the store. But what I'm afraid of is, it's an open box in fair conditions. I spoke with a rep. They said it's just the TV we had on the floor to show, showing the demos and all of that. Who knows how long? Because the rep that I spoke with was not at that location. It was just, a rep somewhere that have access to whatever information they type in on the system. So you don't know, that maybe it's like a year old exploited S95D. But if it doesn't have burning, with all the same, running the same material all the time, and he said no physical damage. The problem is no remote and no stand. So you're buying a TV with no remote, no stand, that has been used, worst case scenario, for an entire year, displaying the same demo material with the Samsung logo, so it's potential burning. Although I don't think so, but it could be. And yeah, but 77-inch, $1,100. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. I mean, that is like definitely a no-brainer. So I would like to buy it. If they had delivery, I would risk it. I would risk it and just whatever. You're taking a risk is worth it. 77 inch. That TV was, I think, $4,600. That's the MSRP. Or $4,000. And now $1,000. I mean, it's stupid. It's like doesn't make any sense. And that's a very bright TV. We're talking about up to 3,000 nits if you go to the service menu, and I think it's over 300 nits full screen. I don't remember exactly the numbers. Maybe not. Maybe close to 300, 280, something like that. I don't remember exactly the numbers of the S95D. But you know, Samsung, that's the other thing. You don't know if it's gonna be a clean panel, if it has dead pixels, you know, because Samsung quality control is terrible. So you need to get lucky to get a good unit. It's all hard, but it's definitely worth the risk. I mean, $1,000 doesn't even need to be perfect. But yeah, One Connect box, matte finish. The only reason why I would be interested on it is because I would remove the matte finish. Otherwise, the matte finish absolutely sucks. But even with the matte finish, this for that price, it's an amazing TV. So I'm thinking about it. Tomorrow, I don't know. I'm thinking about it because really, what I want, I don't need another TV. See, I don't need another TV. But what I want is to remove the matte finish and make videos about it and hammer Samsung for doing that crap. So that's my purpose. It's for the channel, for the content. Of course, 77 inch would be great, but it's not. Yeah, I don't need it. So I'll play this game for like 20 minutes because I have to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep late. Tomorrow has to be a great day. Okay, so I noticed in this game you cannot start from the beginning for some reason. You have to create a different account. Why? I mean, and on the previous live stream, I was focused on the graphics and I just, you know, skip all the dialogues. I don't know what's going on here, and I cannot start from the beginning. So I'm like, okay, see if I like the game anyway. But yeah, that's what's going on. The game seems to be very good. A lot of people playing it. A lot of people interested on it. And it's free. It's a free game. Oh, I'm sure it has a lot of, you know, cosmetic stuff. You know, this is what this is how they get you. Cosmetics and, you know, this and that. I don't know if you have to buy any of this, but I never care about any of that, so they're not gonna get a single dollar from me. I never buy anything on. I have never done an in-game purchase. It has never happened, and it will never happen, no matter what. So yeah, let me get myself out of the way. I think I'm too big. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna see if I like this thing. Okay.
Wait, you're actually going to give me the money? You wouldn't be one of those well-of-heaven saints, would you?
What?
Oh, you're not. Well, the way you throw money around, you might as well be. Take this.
What do you mean, faded? I paid good money.
Good fortune is hard to buy, even kind wanderer. Please do one last favor. When you leave,
The game looks great. The reflections are terrible. They look super low resolution.
inches apart.
but the performance of the game is good. We're getting, with DLSS quality and max settings, getting over 130 frames. The performance is good, it looks very good. And it's like, you know, Elden Ring like. So that's the kind of games that I like to play anyway. So let's see. The bear seems to know martial arts. That's... So you have to observe the animal to learn. Press comprehend. We're learning Tai Chi from a bear. That's... Oh, we're actually playing with the bear. Oh, wow. Oh.
To get the general shrine. Ruby is still waiting for me.
We just threw the bear around. See, it's what I don't like about these games. I don't want to be reading anything. I don't want to have to listen to a super long dialogue. You know, if I have to see all these HUD elements, I just want to turn it off, focus on the game, and just play. See, this is what I don't like about these games. They want you to like all the items and all this stuff, because ultimately what they want is you to buy things. See, I don't want to see any of this. I don't want to have to read anything. What is this? Throw bear, sandwich. So this is like people, other people messaging online. Okay. So to my understanding, this is like a single player game, no multiplayer elements or anything. There's something separate for that. So I'm just here for the story and the single player. What is this? People trying to interact and all that stuff. I don't know. See, I don't play any multiplayer games. I just like to chill out by myself.
If any word from Uncle John, she'd never hide it from me. But if there really is bad news, then I'll stand by her side and protect everyone.
This seems to be like a bonfire. Let me see, this reflection doesn't look that bad. Let me see. This one doesn't look terrible. The one in the forest was looking... I mean, it is very low resolution, but... This one is not as distracting as the one... The reflections in the forest, they were absolutely terrible.
Damn it! All this chasing for nothing? He didn't slip away, did he?
How's it going? How's it going, School of Wolf?
Are you blind?
You're having a good night.
Public road.
I'm gonna go to sleep soon, so I'm just gonna play it a little bit.
Let's not get sidetracked. Our apologies. We have an urgent matter to attend. Please, forgive.
Now get out of my way! You hold your head pretty high for a horse thief.
I just want to know if I'm gonna like the game, if I'm gonna play it. Just want to know what this is about.
What are you all doing here? Oh, has anyone seen Ruby?
sure did. He even entered you into a match. That traitor set up an arena, saying that the prize was some fancy treasures for swordsmen. Ruby paid right then and there to get you in. Now go, give it a try, and win her money back.
Young Master is the best. Dares to eat snakes, frogs, and tigers.
Young Master is the best. Dare to catch chicken, cats, and geese.
Not exactly.
Good folk, gather round old Jin.
It's a good game. Okay. See, what I'm concerned about is
Gesture of goodwill.
if it's free, how are they making their money? Are they forcing you to buy something, or
True heroes only pass this step. Don't waver and
like if you don't buy anything on this game,
find yourself
is it
too late. With the
is it good? Like
halfway done.
you can just play the whole game without buying anything? It's a good game.
Feeling tempted?
That doesn't make any sense.
Then step up and face Fangshu.
That's what.
Fangshu of Well of Heaven, known as the Divine Might Legend. Fierce of heart, strong as an ox, easily splits steel and rocks. Come one, come all to the post-match auction. Fresh trinkets on the block. The highest bid wins the lot. Exclusive soapberry offer. Buy one gene, get half a gene free.
So what is
Get it while you can.
a strategy
Bloodchain stone.
to always make the right choice? Don't have a choice. You're always gonna make a mistake. Willpower doesn't last. For example, if you wanna make the right choice, eating whatever you wanna eat, you only want to have available whatever you want to eat. So in that way, there's no way you can make the wrong choice. You have no choice. So yeah, so you don't give yourself a chance to make a mistake. Basically, that's the strategy. Don't give yourself any choice, and you will never make the wrong choice. So the HDR here is bad. Peak brightness is low. The black level is raised, and the worst thing is, for example, I lower the black level to have perfect blacks. What is getting perfect blacks here? Something on the HUD, from the HUD probably. So I lower the black floor so it looks good at night, perfect blacks, but then during the day it's still raised. But it's not a big deal. And I increase the peak brightness. So these are the settings. You can check them out and try them, or you can tweak them. I'm using Lilium shaders. This is the HDR black floor fix settings. Enable black floor lowering, and I changed these two numbers, the old black point and the roll off stopping point. And then I use this Lilium HDR brightness adjustment. I use this multiplier to get 1200 nits. If you need to get 1000 nits, you lower this until you get 1000 nits using the HDR analysis tool. If you need to get more, then you make it bigger. That's a way to get more brightness. I think you can buy stuff in the game, but as far as just playing, it is free. I know it's crazy. Oh wow, well, that sounds great to me. I mean, this looks great. This looks great. What I am not liking about the game so far is like too much talking, man. I just like tutorials and talking and I'm not interested in that yet. See, like you need to show me something first before I am willing to listen. Or it needs to be very good. It's just dumb talking. That's what I don't like. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can get into the story and actually get into it.
You there. Think you could walk past me without a word?
My apologies for disturbing you. May I ask
Too
what...
late for apologies. Time to fight.
Okay, time to fight. That's what I want. Just want to fight.
Find my Fangshu, Well of Heaven. Never strike me unprepared.
This looks very good. I really like it. Aside from the reflections looking terrible, the game looks good and runs good. Okay, let's go. Some fighting. I don't even remember the controls from the other day. Let me see the... Okay, there you go. So now it's an explanation of... I don't want to have to need an explanation. Like, if I'm not smart enough to figure it out, it's just not good. Don't explain me anything. Just throw me into the game and let me figure it out myself. See, I don't need to read none of that. See, that's what I don't like about these games. Let's see. Okay. So we got parry with the right with RB. Okay, let's see. Seems like the parries are too easy. Well, and then that is. Yeah, it seems like it's not that hard to parry. It's too easy to parry. Is this like a, maybe it's just a tutorial? Yeah, it's. I think it's something common with these games from the East, like Final Fantasy and all of that. I have never played those games, and my issue with those games is that it's too much. You know, read this and read that. The game hasn't even started, and they want me to read and read and read and tutorial and this is how you do it, and I'm like, let me play. So let me see first if I like the game. I don't want to be reading for no reason. Okay, claim your prize. See, and look how much HUD elements we have here. This is crazy. I just want to play the game. Turn off absolutely everything. Actually, I'm missing some of the HUD elements. But I just want to turn it off. I don't want to see all this all the time. So good thing we can. See, for example, what is this green bar at the bottom of the screen? What is that for? Is that the progression within the same quest? It is so unbelievably immersion breaking to have the ID number all the time and this green bar. I want to turn it off. Thank you very much.
The final treasure of the day. Not just a piece, but a complete set.
Exactly.
Aspiring heroes, do not pass this by. Everything you need for your journey, all
Yeah.
in one place.
On the older games, you know, there's no explaining.
Excellent choice.
You know, recently I was playing Little Nightmares 3.
One by
The game starts.
set.
I don't think they even tell you the controls. You have to figure it out. That's fine. I think they do, but they do it in a non-intrusive way. If they do.
I don't have it, but you do. Bid on it before someone else snatches it away.
Yeah, the HDR on this game has the black level race. Look at the black floor. And the problem is if you lower it
Going twice.
now, you're gonna crush later.
Pass up. I'll take it.
That's a problem. Because with the settings that I am using, sometimes
Thousands for
it
a
is
set like
you
this.
do get perfect blacks.
Misses this deal will regret it for a lifetime.
Who are these people? Huh. There was old Jim. I saw them near
just yesterday. Better we stay out of this.
Hold on.
Yeah, Expedition 33 looked absolutely terrible. The performance was bad too. I made a video about it. Performance was horrendously bad. Not one of the worst,
I found it myself.
but yeah.
Last
But after some mods, it improved a lot.
I see this sharp-eyed young heroine is interested. How about a little discount?
She's like, is this Red Dead Redemption 2?
How much would that be?
Well, it's
Is
already
talking
past
and talking and talking.
Let me have a look first. Huh? What's this?
Okay, don't care about purchasing anything. Thank you very much. Oh, you mean? Oh well, if you have an LCD monitor, sometimes sometimes HDR makes the blacks look more gray, and it's not worth it. The OLED monitors have come down in price significantly. For less than $400 now, you can get a 27-inch QD OLED 240 hertz monitor. Basically, the 240 hertz version of the monitor that I have here. But I would recommend you a TV if you can. Get a Black Friday deal. Get a QD OLED TV. That'll be the best. But they are very expensive. The TVs are way more expensive. But I bought a last year 55-inch S95C, brand new, for $760. I mean, that's a lot of money. I get it, but I mean, 55-inch. No monitor comes even close to that. See, but look, you spend $300 for two LCD monitors. No. I mean, that's too close already. I'm telling you, QD OLEDs, you can get them for a little bit over $300 right now. And they are way better. Way better. It's not even close. So if, you know, when you have a chance, make the jump, because it's gonna be huge difference. Yeah, the game of the year. I mean, I have to try Expedition 33 again. I didn't like the combat because I'm not a fan of that. You know, combat system, turn-based.
Books and so-called beast eggs that are just chicken eggs. What's next? Bedtime tales? 50,000 strings for a place in Kaifeng, and the discount is 10 wen. Can commoners even dream of buying
Also,
that? And if they could,
I would recommend you, for anyone who tells me OLED is too expensive, I'm using an LCD monitor, get a plasma TV. You can get a plasma TV for $50, $100, and it's gonna be way better than most of those LCD monitors. Way better. The picture quality is, if you get a good one, of course, you get it. Bro, like, I wanna play the game. See, they keep talking. I'm not even interested in reading anything. I don't know if I'm gonna actually like the game or play it. Let me try it. Let me get into it. You know, and then I might be, willing to listen. I mean, I finished The Witcher 3. I listened to everything in The Witcher 3. I mean, sometimes I got tired of too much talking, but they made it interesting somehow.
He sure slipped away fast. Better bring more next time.
It's Chinese F2P story slop. Just keep everything. It's never worth it. That's what I'm thinking. I just want to see if I like the gameplay. See all this stuff. Like, I don't care. See, I don't want to unlock any talent right now. Just wanna, you know, parry some bosses and that's it. Okay, open the gifts.
Happy now?
You bet. There's so much.
If it's not Kojima, it's not even worth it.
Since you
I have to try. I mean, I tried Death Stranding. It was kind of painful, honestly. Well, Death Stranding 2 is looking a lot more interesting.
This one for you. And this one is for me.
Yeah, I mean,
This is so lovely.
I made a video about it. I was like, this game sucks. When it comes to the way it looks, it was terrible. And then I downloaded some mods. Okay, let me skip all this thing. Okay. Okay. Finally. So I made a video about it. First impressions, the game looked absolutely horrendous. But then after installing some mods, it got rid of most of the blurriness. But the performance was bad. Now here this game looks good, but look at those reflections. See, what I would tell a developer, if this is how the reflections look, with max out settings, 4K DLSS quality, erase the reflections, please. I don't want to see them. Just erase them. I don't need to see, just think about the design here. You have ugly reflections everywhere. It's like everything is wet. Bad choice? It's just a bad choice. Fix them. Fix them. I don't care about accuracy. Just put a texture there. I don't know, the cheapest, easiest way to fix this thing. I don't need accuracy on the reflections. I just don't want to see distracting noise. This is very ugly. And it's everywhere. That's what these developers don't understand. I don't need photorealism. I was playing Red Dead Redemption 1 today. Okay, this morning I was playing Red Dead Redemption 1. Fine, it looks amazing actually. Very low resolution textures, but I was playing it 4K DLAA on my 3080 upstairs on the S90C, getting over 120 FPS all the time, and 4K DLAA looks absolutely like razor sharp, super responsive, amazing. And it's a PlayStation 3 game. Like, I don't need photorealism. What I need is no distractions. See, just erase all this garbage. See, look, this is very, very, very bad. This is what I don't want to see. Yeah, it's incredible. It's reflection slop. It's like, but the thing is, I don't think we need ray tracing to fix this. Ray tracing is just gonna kill the best thing about this game, which is that it's running well. What I need is, I mean, there are many games that don't have ray tracing, don't have these super ugly reflections. I don't need ray tracing. The game looks great. Aside from these reflections looking horrendous, the game looks great and it performs very well. No complaints aside from that. I think it should be an easy fix. Okay, let's see. More talking. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna listen to anything else until I fight something else. Okay, R1. Okay, so we have like... Look, they thought about it. They knew some people are gonna find this extremely boring. Let's give them options to speed up the talking, because it's just too much. Okay, finally.
Next time we meet, he won't be able to knock it.
Okay, more talking now. Okay. What do I do? Mount the horse. Okay, well. It's just dialogue slop. It's, I'm playing right now, still finishing Hell is Oz. The dialogues on that game are so amazing. The voice acting, god tier. It is so interesting to listen to every single NPC. It never disappoints. So it's not that I just like to smash a button and play a game, but give me something interesting. This seems like slop dialogues. Completely irrelevant. Oh, that's a good thing to try. Just turn off the reflections. I'll try that.
Tsinghua holds the first star banquet every year.
Okay.
This year there are more Jianghu
Need to
ones.
go here.
Maybe it has something to do with Aunt Han's announcement?
Maybe some fighting here already. Yeah, gonna have some fighting. Good. Finally.
Aunt Han hosts the banquet every year, but this is the first time she's been so
So is there like a finishing move that I'm not using, or where is the finishing move? The problem is the hotkey that I'm using to turn off the HUD elements is being used by the game. Oh, I like that. You see how the vegetation was cut? That was very good. I really like that. Also, the finishing blow is with these two. See, I really like that. The vegetation. Oh, look. So it's R2. This is very good. Oh, wow. I like this. Vegetation, you can cut it. Oh, you can only cut the vegetation one time in half. That's it. That's okay. I mean, at least they did something. But yeah, this one is uncuttable. You cannot cut. Oh, I mean, at least they did something. I appreciate that. Wow, it feels great. But only one time. This is pure slop. The writing is slop. Kingdom. Yeah, I'm gonna play KCD2. Kingdom Come Deliverer looks great. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna play it. Now look, these reflections are not as terrible. I don't know what's going on. This is okay. I don't see any problem here. That's what I want to see. This one looks okay. Sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's terrible. I don't know what's going on. See, this is the kind of stuff that I like. Environmental storytelling. So you get here and you wonder what happened. Why are all these people petrified? I suppose. These are not statues. Is there a monster here that petrified everyone? I'm gonna have to fight it. Yeah, look. Someone to... So you see, you're speaking with a petrified person here. Okay. Also, he's gonna teach me something. Press R2 to use the meridian touch. R2 in this. Okay. Okay.
Uncle Jiang? Is it about
Yeah, the Kingdom Come Deliverance looks amazing. Vegetation looks great. Looks,
right?
and the performance is good too. Very hard to get over 120 frames. So it's very hard to get, 240 FPS experience without frame generation because of the CPU. That's let's say the bad part about the performance.
When I see on Han later.
Yeah, it's very low resolution.
To visit me? Never
The
mind.
reflections are low
Might as well
res
tell
here.
her I rode home on a goose.
Young master.
And they are everywhere. It's water everywhere. It's the most wet game in recent history.
Greetings, young master.
Let's see what happens if I kill the reflections. Okay, let's try it. And I absolutely turn them off. Reflection quality and ultra. And ultra pixelation mode. So there's no option to turn it off. Let's see in low how they look. They look very similar actually. It's like the ultra is not being activated. Okay, let's see. The GPU is at 85, 87%. If I go to ultra reflections, see if it does anything. It increases a little bit. See, like from 87% utilization, because I have the frame rate cap, from 87% to 92. So it is not increasing the resolution of the reflections enough. Just a little bit.
Young master.
Okay, so you think the beginning of the game was very bad. Okay. I'm gonna give it a try because I see a lot of people are liking it and I see the potential. I see the potential of this game. I like the way you move, and I like the combat. A lot of popping. But yeah, we cannot complain too much with 3.
Yep. There. That'll do.
Uncle Joe, setting up the
Okay, it's Uncle Joe.
Nothing, Millie.
Madam Han was the new kneeling it. Madam Han's taking this first jar banquet very seriously.
Yeah, it's crazy. From ultra reflections to low, you can barely tell the difference. There's something wrong with that.
This year's drunken immortal month is quite lively.
See, I mean, this is bad. Why would you have a HUD element to tell me there's a chest behind the waterfall? I mean, it completely breaks the sense of exploration. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you tell me that there's a chest here? What's the reward? Zero reward. It's crazy. Is this the where I'm supposed to go? Can I use a horse here, or do I have to just keep walking?
Aunt Han get the money to host the first jar banquet? I've never
So
seen
the
a photo
ultra
of this before.
preset is different from custom, like manually selecting the highest setting. So if I use, so if I just select high settings, it's gonna look better. Let me see. So if I go to ultra here, it's gonna look better. Let's see. Performance is about the same. Yeah, it still looks super noisy. Super noisy. So what am I supposed to do? Just hit the dog? Just parry the dog? Okay, let's see. The wolf. Let's parry the wolf. Help? What do you need help with?
Killer Blade has slipped into Qinghe too. The first jar banquet this year won't be peaceful.
I'm using the DLSS 4 globally forced on the NVIDIA control panel, on the NVIDIA app. It looks great. The sharpness of the game looks great. It's a lot of popping though. A lot of popping.
Aunt Han isn't waiting for me at the door like she usually is. Whatever big news there is can wait. I need to find a way to calm her down first.
Oh, you mean exactly which preset? I don't know that. I select go to the highest available. What is this, a story or something? This looks better. Yeah, we just toggle off the main story chapter 1, okay. Okay, just go to the number.
The master is back. Madam Han is waiting for you at Blissful Retreat.
What was that? Oh, so you can get a horse by stealing it. Okay.
What about my food, Miss Han? Is it ready?
What is with this, Miss Han? It's madam to you. Get me this, get me that. Go to the kitchen and get it
I like how
yourself.
the character models look.
Started, and the madam's already fuming. That
That's
boy of
beautiful.
yours has got you mad again, hasn't he? Well, speak of
The
it.
popping is wild. This game is popping.
Did you look at who the wind finally blew?
Everything is popping into
Let's
existence.
calm down first.
Also, the background, I noticed,
Wrinkles. I
it
know
was
Aunt
designed
Han should've come
to
back earlier, but it
to
was
use
my
depth of
fault.
field, because you see all the background is super low resolution and noisy.
Bandit in black.
It's like what you're gonna see on the reflections, that's the background.
The bandit was skilled, and my pendant was stolen. His swordplay was fierce and swift, always shifting and changing. He was like a raging storm, brought down an entire bamboo grove. If only I could go to the Jianghu and learn martial arts, I'd be able to take him for sure.
Jianghu, Jianghu. All you ever talk about is the Jianghu. Yammering about it for a decade. You trying to drive me crazy?
Aunt Han, why won't you let me go to the Jianghu? Not a word from Uncle Jiang. Doesn't that worry you? Whoever took the pendant might be connected to him. He mark on the cabin. Kind of like.
Can I skip this? Escape the inboxes and laugh or dream, but skip. Yeah, confirm. Yeah, the background looks like a low bitrate video. A very low bitrate video, like less than 720p. Okay, do I have to sit down here? Yeah, to sit down and talk more. Okay, we need to surf the wine.
Tell ya, no one's flying. I'll stay as long.
Southern Road.
Well, young man, business. Well, it's truly a free.
I really want to like the game. You know, when I open a game, my attitude is, you know, let's try to find what is good about it. But this game is like
You came on the northern
testing
coast?
my patience.
Then you know what
Like it's talking and talking and talking, and I just want to fight a monster to see if I like how the combat goes. I want to explore the open world,
There's a guest in the side. Go see
get my horse. See, this looks great. I like it. See, this the design here with all these beautiful plants. We have some very interesting weapons. I want to use them, right? There's some talking to go through.
Words of love nor wine's relief can stay the sting of parting's grief. So this is parting tears.
See that background?
your wine. If you
I don't know what's going on with that.
Pier, it brings to mind the one you missed most in this life.
Huh? The what?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, confirm. Let's go. Not interested in speaking with anyone here. I want to know if I like the game first. Then maybe if I really get into it, I'll create another account and then start from the beginning and then listen. For now, I don't even know if I'm gonna play the game, so I just wanna decide that first. This game is adapted from a gacha game in a different way. Typical F2P MMO time wasting slot. I really wonder what they were thinking, how this gonna lure players into course first 2 hours of the game. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm sure this game has something good, something engaging, something attractive, interesting to show, but it's gonna happen after,
Porcelain piece is broken.
you know,
Madam, oh
it's gonna happen eventually. Just have to go through all the dialogues first.
Nothing.
There are no such thing.
Oh, split strong.
Like I never do. I don't remember the last game that I started to play and I was like, I don't want to listen to anything. I never do that. Okay, investigate something here. What do I have to investigate? In the porcelainian kiln. What is the... Oh, R2 to investigate.
These look
Okay.
like cart tracks. And those horizontal marks. Are they made by a blade?
It has, but this gacha treatment is quite frustrating. Oh well, just push through. The main way this game tries to get you to spend money is by letting you show off your pretty outfits in multiplayer. I see. Again, I have never spent any money on any of these games. I would never do it, regardless. There's no way they can get me.
Something went inside porcelain kiln.
I am bulletproof on that. I have an incredible ability of not spending money. That's like my superpower. Especially on this. Okay, we can investigate things.
Found the trail again. Looks like it goes even deeper.
Okay, so it seems like we're gonna fight a monster here or something. Oh, we can crouch. R2. What is this?
That big guy who asked for directions. I hear something inside. Better check it out.
See, I like how it looks now. Let's see how is the. Let's get rid of all the. Well, it's still race. Where am I supposed to go? Also, I'm supposed to just figure out where to go. Like we are in detective mode. Find survivors. Okay, we just need to find survivors. Yeah, the thing is, the problem with fixing HDR on this game is that I thought I fixed it, and now I notice that it changes. But I'm starting to notice that most of it is looking washed out. So let me try lowering this a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do, let's see if I increase this, of course it gets lower. I'm gonna do 1. So I'm gonna do roll off. So we're using the Lilium shaders. Roll off, a stopping point. I'm gonna use 0.5. So it goes from here. So it doesn't look too dark. 0.5. And then I'm gonna increase this all black point. I'm gonna go. So this is what I do. I try this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Okay, so 4 is too much. So it will be 3 something. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So let's see. So here, we're still not getting. Yeah, so the 3, 5, we're getting perfect blacks. A little bit more. 3, 5, 9. So be 3, 6. That should be enough. Let's see. That should be enough. So what I'm doing is I'm using black floor fix to lower the black floor, enable black floor lowering, and using these two, roll off a stopping point 0.5 and all black point, just increase it until you get rid of the black level rays. And to get more brightness, I am using the Lilium HDR brightness adjustment shader. And I'm not sure if this is supposed to be used for HDR10 because it says HLG gain, but it's working. So this is a multiplier. you want to increase this until you get the maximum peak brightness that you're looking for. In my case, this is for 1200 nits, 2.830. And that's it. That's all I'm doing for the HDR here. Let's see if I'm not crushing blacks later in a different area with these settings. I suspect I will. But now it looks great. This looks great. I don't think they're gonna ban you, because this is not the multiplayer part of the game. So I don't think they care about this part. But if they ban me for using reshade, I would not play the game, because there's no way I'm gonna play the game with all this crap on the screen. Why do I need a green bar at the bottom of the screen with a number that never goes away and all these garbage HUD elements? I want to turn it off completely. And if I cannot do that, I'm not interested in playing the game anyway. So I'm using a reshade with full add-on support to use a shader toggler. So I'm using this shader toggler. And it definitely makes sense. If you use this for multiplayer, definitely makes sense that you get banned, because with this shader toggler, you can make trees and walls disappear and see all the enemies. So yeah, this is definitely for multiplayer. You can be cheating very easily with this. So it makes sense they wouldn't let you use it. So it still looks too bright, so I could lower. So for example, if you lower the black floor and you look at the darkness and it looks too bright, what you can do is to increase the roll-off stopping point. You can increase this number. So instead of 0.5, if I set it to 1, for example, it's gonna make it darker. But if it's not significant, then you do it more. 10, see, now it's significantly darker, this part. But you have to then maybe adjust the number again to make sure you don't crush. So let's see. Now could be maybe 2, 8 to 9. 8, 2. So let's see. This is why do I see perfect? There's a HUD element that is giving me perfect blacks here. That's a problem. Let me see that this 97 on the screen is giving me perfect blacks. That's a problem. I need to get rid of that number. Okay, let's find that number because I cannot tweak the HDR properly. So we still have some HUD elements on the screen. We need to get rid of all of them to be able to tweak the HDR as good as possible. So this is how it works, this shader toggler. You click here, new. This is shader toggler by Otis. See? Otis. So you have to select that at the end of the reshade installation process where you have the add-ons. You shall select shader toggler by Otis. Then you click here, new, and edit here, so you change the hotkey. I'm gonna select the hotkey here. Okay, and then we're gonna go change shaders. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cycle through the shaders until we find that number. disappears. This 97 and these hot elements on the right, they're gonna disappear. So you just have to cycle through them until that happens. Hey, wait a minute. There's a... Oh no, the thing is because I have... So the change in gamma is because this number is toggling. Okay, there you go. So that's how you get rid of this 97, you see? Before, after. So we get rid of that 97. So once you find that shader, you're gonna save it. So basically, I'm cycling through using 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So once you find it, it disappears from the screen. And once you find it, you save it with 3. So we need to find the other one. The other symbol that's on the bottom right side. Okay, so here it is. So this one, we need to save this one too. Keep going, and now we save this one too. Now, this is ready. We click done. And okay, and then save. And now when I click the number 9, boom, I'm toggling it off. See? Now we have no HUD elements aside from that top left corner. There's another thing. But that should be enough for HDR. See, now what I'm seeing right now is the black level rays perfectly with no HUD elements to mess it up. Well, actually, there's something messing up the peak brightness, which is this thing flashing. Actually, let me get rid of that too. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let me find it. Let me find what that is. I'm gonna find that too. I'm gonna get a new one here. I'm gonna set this to be 8. Oh no, 8. Okay. Then I'm gonna go change shaders. Now this one, the problem is this is in the middle of the way, so I don't know. Let me see if I can change the overlay. Make it transparent. Yeah, I'm making it transparent so I can look at behind these numbers here. So now I'm gonna go through the vertex shaders because that's an animation. That might not be a pixel shader. So I'm gonna go through the vertex shaders, see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Boom, we found it. So I'm gonna save it. Done. And save. Now, with the 8, get rid of this. With the 9, get rid of this. So now we have absolutely nothing on the screen. Nothing. Just a pure, raw, game. Now I can tweak the black floor better for this area, and I can make it perfect for this area. The problem is if you go and the time of the day changes or something, and then the gamma changes, then that's a problem. But at least I can get this area perfect, and it's very easy. So what I'm gonna do here, so I'm gonna go 1 nit. Most of it is 1 nit. Actually, I want to go 0.05. 0.05. So this is the roll-off stopping point. So what this means is that the adjustments that I'm going to do, you need to tone map, but the tone mapping is going to be from 0.05, which is this line right here, close to this line, and below. So now I'm going to increase this all black point until I get perfect blacks. And I'm looking at the graph, and I'm looking at this minimum number. So we're going to go here and increase this 9. There's something. Why is this not? Oh, this is not working. Wait. Let me check what's going on here. Yeah. This is not reporting the changes here for some reason. The order matters. So if you have the HDR analysis at the top, it will not see what's after. But if you have it after, it should see it. Now let's try it again. If I go... If I try this, yeah, so now it is working. So maybe it was buggy. So now if you do this, you get rid of the black floor, the black level race, but it looks too dark. So I want to do it manually because of that. So I'm gonna go here, try 0.8, 9. I don't know why this is not working. Maybe this is too low. Let's see. Yeah, that's the problem. This is too low. So it needs to be 0.1. Let's see. Yeah, now it works. Yeah, of course, if the roll-off stopping point is too low, then you don't make any changes. So let's find that. It's a good value. So now, after I look at the graph and it looks perfect, now I look at the game, I'm like, well, it still looks washed out. It looks washed out still. Looks too bright. So if it looks too bright, what I have to do is increase a little bit this roll-off stopping point. So I'm gonna increase it 0.5, for example. Let's see. Let's do 1. Let's do 1. Still too bright. Let's try that. 10. And after you do this, yeah, then you have to go in and find again the sweet spot. 3, 7, 3, 6, 3, 5. Yeah, that's okay. That's good enough. There you go. So now I look at it. Yeah, it looks perfect now. Now the darkness right here in this area looks perfect. But then if I go somewhere else, then it's gonna be a mess. Oh, let's do some before and after. So let's do some before and after. So you see the difference in real time. So I'm gonna toggle this on and off. So this black floor, I'm gonna toggle it off and on. So this is with 1. Let's do that. Before, after. Before, after. So we see before, black level race. After, we fix it. There's a big difference. Maybe on the stream, on YouTube, you know, compression, whatever, it doesn't look the same as in front of me. But this looks washed out. When I fix it, it looks beautiful, and I can still see all the detail. You can see it on the graph. But sometimes the graph can look perfect, but then when you look at it, it's not perfect. So you have to use your eyes ultimately. Yeah, removing the HUD elements is mandatory, especially for this game. Look at that, it's just so beautiful. No HUD. You don't even know where to go. I have no idea. Of course, you can toggle them back on to see what's going on. We have the... So with this one is enough, for example. I know I need to go to that 180 right there. Well, maybe that's inside the cave still. Okay, so I have... So I need... So find survivors. I still need to find survivors there. I don't want to go outside the cave yet. So we need to find survivors. Okay. You have entered the quest area. Let me get rid of this at least. Yeah, get rid of the ID. Oh, look at this. This is a survivor right here.
Are you the horse thief? Hey, you...
Go. Quick.
Yeah, you have to be careful. You don't want to crush the details.
Is there a clinic nearby?
Just use the HDR analysis tool so you don't crush the detail. Okay, we have a fight. Finally! I've been playing all this time, craving for a fight. Finally, somebody with a sword that I can fight. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to die here?
In your next life, Pop. Who taught you this move?
Quit yapping. Show me what you've got.
On your feet. Come on, Pop.
See, more of that. I like that. That was good. Give me more of that. Give me more of that, not talking.
That wound won't kill you. That old battle axe Hung Xiangxun is hiding at Blissful Retreat, isn't she?
On who? I don't know who that is.
I just want some
Name, do you want me to...
lead the way, or I'll kill my way through every...
If you could...
Lead the way.
It was about to get good.
That man was already...
Always trying to play. Work with the attitude and move on.
What do you... This man can't be trusted. I can barely walk.
Well, what do you want about now? Why do you can't walk, are you? If two legs fail, then we'll try four. Why are you dog-legged? You take a few hits and your legs give out?
With these injuries, this is as quick as I can move.
Oh, okay.
Such haste. Why not go ahead yourself?
So he just
Told you, I don't know the way.
make us his slave.
Blindly.
Blissful Retreat is in a valley to the south.
So we lost the fight and now we cannot even move.
If
Let's see what
want to
time
do
it
legwork
is.
for it, ask someone else.
Fine. I'll kill a few more folks while I'm at it. Just don't forget their blood's on you.
Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep, man. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's wait until, you know, whatever we're gonna go so the game saves. I don't want to have to go through that again. Want to save the game? Okay. How does this game saves? Let me get all the HUD back. I have to do like a better, I have to do a shader where I can toggle everything off at once. So I don't have to be, okay, here, there you go. Now, how do I save this game? Settings, time, or maybe just auto saves, right? I don't need to do anything. Well, I hope I don't have to go through that again. Yeah, I mean, the game seems to have potential. Like, I like see what that combat, that was good. And it was, you know, Devil May Cry, like, spectacular, but it was too short. Like, I wanted to keep fighting. And it's just talking and tutorial and the items and read this and read that. The game has potential, but man, it's like it takes some pain to get there. I'll give it a try. Another one. I'll say, so it's online. Okay, I'll give it a try because I like this kind of games, but it's just hard to. Very boring, very bad that beginning. So let's leave it there, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions if you have any questions. Again, the HDR settings. Let's see now if we have perfect blacks now. We have raised blacks again. I don't think it's possible to get it perfect because it changes all the time. Now look at this. Now it's the fog. So maybe if I get rid of the fog, actually let's do that before I finish the stream. If I get rid of the fog, let's do this one. I'm gonna find that fog. That's gonna be a compute shader maybe, or pixel shader. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so I'm gonna see what is causing that fog. Wait. No. So what I want to know is if I turn off the fog, do I fix the black floor? Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's the fog. Before, after. Before, after. Yeah, the fog is causing the black level rays. So, you don't want to be tweaking the black floor here thinking, oh, we have the black level rays here, right? So let's kill it. Because if you lower the black floor here, then you go to a different area where there's no fog, you're crushing blacks. So yeah, that's the problem. Do you think playing Elden Ring on an OLED will cause burning? No. I play Elden Ring a lot now. Also, Elden Ring has a HUD, a dynamic HUD setting where you only see the health bar when you're actually fighting an enemy, not all the time. And I like that a lot. That makes a lot of sense. I think these games should have HUD elements when they are necessary, not all the time. So yeah, before, after. So let's leave it there, man. I'm gonna give it a try on my own. I'm not gonna stream again this game until I figure it out and I actually like it, or I'm gonna play it, because it is insufferable, all the talking and there's nothing happening. I don't want to listen to all the slop. I want to fight. I want to parry. Look at all the badass weapons that we have. I have not been able to use them. I've been trying to play this thing for like 2 hours. And I haven't been able to determine if I like it or not. It's all suffering so far. No enjoyment. So yeah, let's leave it there. Let me know your thoughts and opinions if you have any questions. Don't worry about burning, man. Just enjoy your OLED. Burning is not a problem anymore. You have to really abuse, intentionally try to burn the TV or the monitor. It's not a problem. And also, if you have a Samsung TV, don't worry about burning. The TV is not gonna last that long. It's Samsung. So it's like you're a smoker, you're concerned about cancer. You're gonna die before you develop the tumor, so don't worry about it. It's the same idea. These things are not designed to last, so don't worry about it. Just enjoy them, and hopefully, once it starts developing burning or something, it's already, it outlived their usefulness, basically. You want to get a better display anyway after that many years. So let's leave it there. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you have any questions. I'm gonna go to sleep tomorrow. It's gonna be a great day. Thinking about going to pick up that TV, man. I don't need it, but for the channel it would be great. And yeah, $1,100 for 77-inch S95D. That is crazy good.